Hi, boys and girls, and welcome back to The Tilt, a Fiasco podcast. Today we'll be listening to Act 2 of the Bookhounds of London playset that we started on Wednesday. If you haven't already listened to Act 1, you might want to go back and do that, just so you'll know who all the characters are and where we are in the story. You can find Act 1 on iTunes, and while you're there, why not leave us a 5-star review, and don't forget to include in the review a character name you would like us to use on a future episode. We'll be using everyone's. And now, without any further ado, let's hear our tilt elements, and let's play Fiasco. Our tilt elements are failure, something precious is on fire, and tragedy, pain followed by confusion. All right. Prip Jimson, I got it in one, is going to establish. He is going to find Nigel at the Rusty Crab, stopping at the Rusty Crab for breakfast before he heads to work. And he is going to attempt to get him to meet up with Clarf. And I got a bad outcome. Excuse me.
Oh, hello.
Are you Nigel Bumbleshit?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh. What are you eating? It looks lovely.
It's bacon, bone black.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Would you like some?
I would love some.
All right, here's your piece.
Oh, it's a bit salty.
Sorry. Oh.
Anyway, you're Nigel, you said, yeah?
That's me.
Well, listen, I have a friend, and he needs someone to draw pictures of naked ladies in a book. And I heard you knew how to do that.
Yeah, I love drawing naked ladies, especially the boobies.
Can you show me one of your drawings?
Sure. I always bring some of my drawings with me. I always bring one of them out of my big pocket. There we are. There you go. That's my favourite.
Oh, that's very nice.
I call her Lynette.
That's a nice name, Lynette.
Yeah, she's pretty.
My mother had a sister named Lynette.
Did she really?
Yeah, we had to eat her.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was very sad.
I don't think I like talking about this.
I don't like talking about it either. Well, listen, would you come with me and meet my friend? He wants to hire someone to draw pictures of naked ladies in books. And if I bring him someone who can do it, he might give me another meat pie. His aren't quite as salty.
Well, I suppose so. It's just, would you, mind doing something for me?
What is it?
Well, it's just, my balls scratch. Would you mind scratching them for me?
Well,
it's just a rusty crab. Every time I sit down, it's just get a scratchy feeling. I can't quite get it in the spot. So, sorry, odd request.
is it sort of near
It's
the
just
gooch?
the only way I could think of to make this end badly for you.
Well, that's pretty bad, all right. Is it near the gooch I need to reach?
Yeah, way down there on the other side. I call it the dark side.
If I scratch your gooch, will you come and meet my friend Clarf?
Yeah, sure. I like meeting
Good.
new people.
Mr. Numstings will be very happy I've done it.
Mr. Numstein.
I think that's his name. Yeah, he's very difficult to understand. All right, hold on, hold still. Don't kick me, all right?
Oh, that's your sport. Well done.
I'm sorry, my nails are a bit sharp.
Oh, no, it feels great. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Is that better?
Yeah, can you get the left side a little more?
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Yeah, that'll do.
All right. Will you come with me now?
Sure.
All right, come on, he's right down the
Okay,
street
let me
here.
just grab some bacon for the road.
Certainly. Mr. Nogstone!
Yeah.
Mr. Nogstone, I've brought the man you wanted me to find.
Moonstein.
Hello. I'm a book fucker.
Look, here's one of his drawings. He showed it to me.
My name's Nigel Bumbleshit. I had to read it.
You can make the book for me.
Sure.
Yeah, look at his drawing he
You
made.
looking for? It sounds like you're looking for some pornography. I'm real good at drawing boobies. This is my favourite part.
Boobies?
That's it.
I don't need boobies.
The real stuff too. Not the other kind.
I think he means the sniz.
Proop. How do you know a word like that?
I heard my Aunt Lynette say it right before we killed her and ate her. I'm sorry, Nigel. I know you don't like to talk about that.
No, it makes me sad.
Me too. So
You don't want pornography? I'm confused.
No,
Why'd I come all the way down here if I ain't gonna draw boobies?
I need a book.
A book?
A Marmaduke coon.
Oh, Marmaduke can't. I got plenty of those. In fact, I made 7,226 of them.
How much?
Oh, for one of them, well, I suppose be £400.
For one?
For yeah, for one of them. Well, I'm not sure I should be selling one of my Marmaduke coins without me boss. Do you know Mr. Cumber Dozen? Cumber Dozen.
Mr. Cumberdusen?
Hey, that's him. He's my boss.
He's me boss.
Oh, what? Are you saying you and I work for the same person?
Who are you?
Well, I told you that. I'm Nigel Bumble. Shit.
What do you do for Archie?
I write some of his books. The thing is, I took calligraphy from a master whose name was Tumble Wizard. And he's the best calligrapher in all the land.
A new tube wizard.
That's it. He's the best, he is.
He's the best.
He gave me he made me a magic pen, but don't tell no one. I lost it.
You lost it?
That's it. I lost it.
no, he said he lost it.
And I'm confused because it was a tragedy. I
you
don't
in
know where
pain?
it is.
Are you in pain as well?
It hurts me. I would fail my master in such a way. Hurts me right in the heart. I don't know how I feel about it.
Where were you when you lost the poon?
Well, I spend most of my time behind the Rusty Crab.
The Roosty Crab?
Yeah, the Rusty Crab.
What other books do you have besides the Marmadukes?
See the Marmaduke again? Well, besides that, I like to make mostly pornography.
How much for the poon?
Wait, it's about £50.
Here, take 2 poons. Don't tell Archie that we meet.
Oh, all right.
This pornography is cheap nooch. Cheap nooch pornography.
Well, I really appreciate that you like it, sir. I really like your own boobies.
And a sneeze.
You're a filthy little boo.
That's because I mainly eat mud.
Oh, that's the real tragedy, isn't it?
Well,
It's one of them, yeah.
I'm going to leave now. I certainly won't be behind the roosty crib. So don't look for me there. I'll be around the Ludnum.
It's really nice meeting you, Mr. Museum.
Moomstein.
All right, Mr. Museum.
Clarf Moomstein.
Mr. Moomstein.
Yeah, that's what I said, museum.
Mr. Moomstein.
Yes.
Since I brought you the man to draw the pictures of the naked ladies, could I have another meat pie?
You may have another meat pie.
Can I have a pie instead?
You're a filthy little boo.
Oh no,
Have a meat pie.
thank you. Oh, it's hot, it burned me tongue. That hurts. I'm so confused.
Clarf is now frantically searching around in the mud behind the rusty crab, looking for this magic pen, when he is surprised by his prostitute lover and bride-to-be and giver of his gonorrhea.
Oh, God.
His gonorrhea donor, Regina. Where's the poon? Where's the poon? The poon's here somewhere. I need the poon. I need the poon. Where's the poon? Emoji poon.
Hello? Who's out here?
Oh, Regina.
Clive? Is that you, my love?
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Clive, it's been hours since I seen you last.
Oh, Regina, my love.
Clive, my love.
You gave me the gonorrhea, I gave you the accent.
Yes. A gonorrhea is the thing that brings us together. Brings us closer. With every scratch.
Every scrooch and every squirt.
Yes. Take me in your arms, Clive. I can't stand it anymore.
Oh, Regina.
I want you to ruin my vagina.
Regina, you're so forward.
I'm horny.
I'm aroused.
I want you to take me.
Oh, Regina.
Oh, Clive.
Oh, zip. Oh, Regina.
Oh, Clive.
Oh, Regina.
Oh, Clive.
Oh, Regina.
Oh, Clive.
Regina,
Clive.
why are you clucking?
It's a way to show you how much I love you.
Regina, is your vagina clicking?
Hey, yes, it does that sometimes. Well, it's just I lost my old vagina and I had to get a mechanical one.
Regina, you don't have to lie to me.
I just don't want you to love me for who I am and not for my mechanical vagina. It's just my other one got so loose.
Oh, Regina, you know I love you forever.
I love you forever, Clive.
Ow! I am confused. What is in my penis?
Sorry.
Oh, there's something in my penis. It's a poon. A poon in my penis. From your poon. Why am I Scottish? I have a poon.
Sorry.
There's a poon in my urethra.
I found the pin earlier and I thought it would go well in my vagina.
It hurts.
Sorry, I'll get it out for you.
Oh! Regina?
Let me wipe off the blood.
Regina? Do you have any laudanum?
Of course I do, girl. I keep it in my big pocket.
Can you pour it straight into my penis, with you?
Anything for you, my love.
This is the magic poon.
What?
The magic poon.
I stuck it in my vagina.
The magic poon.
Yes.
We're rich.
We are.
Yes.
Oh, Clough, I can fuck you again.
Let's do it.
Whoa!
This is not my most shining moment on this show. Listeners at home, I'm so sorry.
Oh, jeez.
In this scene, Archie has chosen to resolve where he's trying to sell enough copies of the Marmaduke knockoffs so that he can pay the guy who keeps calling him Squire, or he can pay off Doug Piranha of the clergy boys. And it has been determined that
apparently like great dog breeders.
and apparently this is going to end well for good old Archie. Hello, who's there?
I'd like to buy a book.
Oh, all right. Well, you've come to the right place. How about a copy of the Marmaduke?
Tell me more about it. I'm intrigued.
Well,
I
inside.
came all the way from America.
Well, this here is a sacred book, my friend. A book unlike any other. A book that you can use to summon a Marmaduke at your beck and call.
My very own Marmaduke.
Your very own Marmaduke.
Color me interested.
Right. So basically, all you have to do is follow the instructions inside, and then you'll have a Great Dane that'll sit on your friends' couches all day long and get them covered in hair.
Wow. That sounds great. Can I open it now?
No, I'm afraid you can't open it until, as time permits, when you start the ritual in order to summon it. So if you were to open it now, it would just completely not work. I know.
How will I know when it's the right time?
The stars will align in the sky the night before.
Well, okay. You've got me sold.
that'll
Put me
be-
down for one.
All right, that'll be £100, sir.
100 pounds. I can spare that. I'm from America. No depression here. Ring, ding, ding, ding.
Did you just make it rain in my shop? With coins.
Well, your pounds are coin-based, so...
One of them hit me in the eye.
Oh,
Ow, I'm confused.
I apologize.
Well, sir, seeing as how you've bought my only copy of the Marmaduke, I'm afraid I'm going to have to close up early today.
Well, let me get out first.
All right.
Excuse me, are you closing?
Just one moment, sir. I'm just seeing this other gentleman out. What can I do for you?
Oh my god, I need a dog that's really big, but it thinks it's really small. Do you have anything like that?
Well, I don't have one per se, but I do have a book here behind my counter now that the other gentleman's gone.
I need a dog.
All right,
That's
well,
really big.
I have
but
a book.
thinks it's really small. Do you have one?
Yes.
Great.
Here it is. Here's...
That's a book.
Right, well, it's a book.
I need a dog. It's really big, but it thinks it's really small.
Did you need that now, then?
Do you have one? Yes. I'm sorry I wasn't listening. I need a dog. It's really big.
Have you been eating mud, sir?
Yes.
Over there by the docks?
Yes.
Of
Did
course.
I need a dog. You said
Okay.
dog, right?
Yes, of course. This book will be able to let you summon a dog, sir.
Does that mean I get a dog?
Correct, sir.
Is it really big?
Yes.
Does it think it's really small?
It thinks it's about the size of what they call a chihuahua.
I am not familiar with your fancy words, sir.
It's a very small dog.
Don't talk down to me.
I can't help the fact that you're only 5'4", sir, and I'm 6'6".
Why did you have to make it that way? How much for this book? I've never been so insulted.
For
The
you,
dog thinks it's small, though, right?
yes,
Very small.
small, the smallest. Fits inside of a
Okay.
teacup.
How much for the book, sir?
For you, sir, I'll give it at a discount for £125.
125 pounds.
Yes, sir.
Do you haggle?
No, sir. No, we are non-haggling. We're not
Give
part
you
of...
130.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Sold. The dog is very big, though, right?
The dog is the biggest you've ever seen.
Okay.
Isn't that wonderful?
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Don't open it until you're ready to have the big dog.
I'm not gonna. Oh my god!
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Well, this is a bookshop, right?
Yes, sir. This is.
I'm looking for an ancient tome.
An ancient tome. Well, you've come to the right place, actually.
Yeah, this one summons a cat and a plate of lasagna.
Oh. You're looking for the book of Garfield, aren't you? I've heard of it.
Probably.
Unfortunately, I am fresh out of that tomb, as you say. Unfortunately, I won't get any more until Monday. I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I don't leave the house on Mondays.
Well, if you come back on Tuesday, perhaps I'll have a copy for you, and we can work out a deal then.
All right.
All right.
Do you have any other ancient tomes?
I do have the Marmaduke con.
What?
There, let me pull this out from behind my counter. I have one.
Ow! You hit me in the eye with it. I'm confused.
Tell you what.
What does this tome do?
Tell you what, sir, because of hitting you in the eye, if you tell 5 of your friends that I have Marmaduke cons here available, send 5 of them in and we'll call it even.
I don't have 5 friends.
Well, then it'll be £150.
Fair enough.
Okay, 100 plus 130 plus 150, that comes out to 280.
Hey, Archie. Archie, are you in?
Yes, yes, I'm in.
Oh my god, do you have books now?
Just the one.
What is it? What is this book?
It's called the Marmaduke con. It's very rare. I don't know if you'd be able to handle
Oh
it.
my god, you have a Marmaduke con?
Yes, it's the last one in existence that's not owned by someone else.
Oh my god, can I get one?
Absolutely.
Holy shit, how much?
For you, because you're my good friend, I will let it go for £190.
Oh my god, that sounds like a fucking bargain, that does. How about I just give you an even 200 and you get
that'd
me
be
a really
lovely.
nice Christmas present?
Oh, of course, yes, yes. I can afford fire insurance now.
That's an odd thing to tag on there.
Well, I say
You
strange
taking up
things
smoking
before.
again?
Yeah, well, maybe.
I thought you were off it.
It's the wife. It's unfortunately I'm back on because of the wife.
Bitch.
Ever since she forced me to not go to the Rusty Crab anymore, things have
We
been a
miss
little
you
rough.
at the crab.
How is your sister Regina, by the way?
Good. She's fine.
Well, all right. Well, it looks like you've bought my last book, so I suppose I can close up for the day.
Hey! Hey!
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I'm a booth babe from Marmaduke Con. Do you have anything for me?
A booth babe from... No.
Yeah, we dress up like Marmaduke, but we're super sexy.
Oh my God, Kelly.
Come here, Rebecca.
Kelly?
There you girls are. Come on, the bus is gonna leave.
No, I was just asking this nice man about Marmaduke-a-con, and if he's coming, and if he's got VIP passes, and if he's got anything for
2015.
me. Marmaduke-a-con 2013.
He doesn't look very nice to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get so drunk.
Yeah, I think my bikini's really big, but I think it's really small. You get it?
You're so
'Cause it's
funny.
Marmaduke. I almost messed that up when I said it the first time.
Kelly, you're such a slut. Oh my god.
Stop it, bitch!
Slut?
You skank!
Dirty tramp.
Ladies, my wife is going to be over in, she's nearly 5 minutes. I don't know if this is such a good idea.
Do you want to make out?
We love making out with chicks.
Yeah!
Look how much fun we are.
To walk
Now, girls, I'll take it from here. Excuse me, sir. I see you're
Mr.
selling
Banfa?
Marmaduke-a-cons. I'd like to buy 20.
You'd like to buy 20? Well, it just so happens, sir, that I have 20 behind my little counter here.
Fantastic. How much is that going to run me?
I'd say about £300 per copy.
Per copy?
Yeah. So the math there, you know.
What if I throw in a lap dance? Not for me.
No. I'm afraid my doctor has advised me against having lap dances because of
Kelly,
something
get back on the bus.
I might have picked up at the Rusty Crab.
I do not understand
That's all you need to know, sir.
British optometry.
Archie! Archie, come upstairs. Close the shop.
Listen, how about I just give you $2,000 and we call it even?
Oh, fine. That's lovely.
All right,
That'd
thank
be-
you.
that'd be
Girls
great.
on the bus.
Get
Let's
that bus
go.
out of here.
Wheels up.
Look how much fun we are.
Archie, come up here and violate my dirty pooper.
Nigel Bumbleshit. He is after Mr. Cumberdozen goes upstairs, he's gonna choose to steal some of the money for himself. And it's gonna go poorly. Mr. Fuzzle, I wrote all of those by myself. Mr. Fuzzle, what are you saying? Yeah, you're right. I should get more, shouldn't I? Oh, but Mr. Fuzzle, don't you think this might go poorly for me? Oh, no. But, gosh, with the depression and everything, you think I might starve if I don't do something about this? Oh, goodness, what a pickle. Mr. Fuzzle, I think I'm gonna steal some of that money for myself. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Fuzzle. I think I should. I think that's a good thing to do. Okay. I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna go find this lookbox full of pounds. I'm gonna take it off for myself. Yeah. Mr. Fuzzle, do you remember how to pick locks? Okay, Mr. Fuzzle. Have at it. Kick. Nice work, Mr. Fuzzle. All right, look at all this cash. He made at least, it got to be an average of £150 per book. He's quite the salesman, that Mr. Cumberdozen. All right. So, I'll just take £5,000. Yeah, that's it. I'll just take £5,000. He won't miss none of that. Okay. Oh, but Mr. Fuzzle, I feel bad. Mr. Fuzzle? Mr. Fuzzle! You squeaker! Mr. Fuzzle, you squeaker! What am I going to do without Mr. Fuzzle?
Kill everyone.
Mr. Fuzzle? You want me to kill everyone?
Yeah.
Well, you never steered me wrong before, Mr. Fuzzle. I'm going to do what you say. I'm going to kill everyone. Should I use poisons, Mr. Fuzzle?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna poison everyone. Should have burned everyone too, after they're dead. All right. I'm gonna burn them. We're gonna poison them and burn them. It's this. Okay.
All right, it's the Drake Thalmus's go. And I've got my Marmaduke on, and I'm headed over to meet up with Doug Piranha to hopefully, fingers crossed, get into the Clergy Boys. Pretty exciting. So, unfortunately, it's not going to go too well, but we'll see what happens. Doug, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm a bit late, but
morning, Squire.
good morning.
Have you
Yeah, I've got it. I've
got the book?
Yes.
Let me
Got
have
the
a look.
Marmaduke on.
Let me have a look.
Here you are.
That's a nice book you got there, Squire.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a.
Be a shame if somebody
real
set
deal.
fire to that.
Yeah, I agree. It would be a total shame.
All right, come on in, meet the boys.
The clergy
Yeah, the
boys.
clergy. What did you think I meant?
Oh, okay.
Come on in. All right, sit down there. I'll go get the boys. They'll come introduce themselves.
All right.
Oi! We got one in here. All right. Come to order then. Right, this is Drake Thalmus. He's brought us something very special. I'd like you all to go around, introduce yourself, and tell Drake a little bit about yourself.
Oh, yes, I am Lord Snuffs. I am the third Earl of Tickmock and the County of Berkshire Waverthorn.
My name's Carl.
Fuck you, Boris. That's good.
I run the trash service. Look, Carl, we've told you you're not allowed in here when we're doing this. Get out. Ow. I'm confused.
My name is Sir Digby Stratford von Avon upon Thames. Would you stop feeding me my name, please?
Amtrak.
And I am really hoping that you brought me my prunes.
My name is Baron von Cinnamon. Of the distant land of Sweden.
Hi there. My name's Jimmy. I'm just real pleased to meet you. I had never seen a chin so sharp in all my life. It's fantastic. Real glad to meet you. I'm a mass murderer.
I've heard about you.
Yes, we use Jimmy to get rid of all the undesirables in the city.
That's right.
My name is Jort, and I'm into... Shut up, Bob. My name is Jort, and I'm into power dynamics and power plays. If you ever want to try to give yourself over to someone, Jort...
Hi, my name is Demetrius, and I'm really happy to meet you. You know, you've got really soft hands there, and I really do appreciate someone who likes to moisturize.
Hello, son. I am Clyde Dale.
My name is Chip, his brother.
And we're the HR guys, so if you ever have any problems, just give us a ring.
Please
Yeah.
do not hesitate to come to us.
Yeah, we'll take care of you.
Hi, my name's Torf. I'm the operative for the clergy boys in America. Nice to meet you.
Wow, that was incredible. So awesome to meet you guys.
It's nice to meet you, too.
Like I said, I'm
sorry, I'm so nervous.
Out with it, boy.
Like Doug said, I'm Drake Thalmus, and I'm a book appraiser, and I brought you guys a Marmaduke as a favor of goodwill. Yes.
Did he say marmalade?
I think he said Marmaduke.
Marmaduke, huh?
Yeah, put your ear trumpet in the other ear. Face him.
Wait. Where's the marmalade?
No.
He said Marmaduke, you old oaf.
Could someone get him his laudanum, please?
No more around, boys.
We should probably just stick a pillow to his mouth when he's sleeping and get over with it.
That sounds great.
The Jort approves.
So anyway, Drake, let's have this book then. Look, we can begin the ritual.
Are we gonna do the ritual now?
That's the only way to prove that it's an authentic Marmaduke.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't really know much about occult things, so go ahead.
Don't worry about it, Squire.
My
We got
dear
it all
child,
handled.
we know all about that kind of thing.
I suppose it's
We certainly do.
something I look.
What a chin on this
We've
one.
Been doing this for a long time.
I hate Mondays.
Right, let's have a look at it.
Yeah.
Oi. This is done in crayon.
What?
Cran?
No, it should be pen. What the fuck is this?
That's what I'd like to know.
Marmaduke isn't even spelled correctly.
Damn it, Nigel!
What
Right,
kind of trick
right.
are you trying to pull here, huh?
Emergency vote. Right, Squires. All those in favour of
the real
setting
book?
Mr. Thalmus
No,
on fire,
the real book,
say
I had
aye.
it. I can get it.
Hey!
Fuck me.
We're not going to fuck you, Squire. We're just going to set you on fire. No worries.
The Jort will, if that's a thing that is
Please.
being
No,
offered.
I can
All
get
right,
it.
but
think
wait
we
till
should
he's
let
on
Jimmy
fire,
do
would
it.
you?
Right.
Right,
Please.
right.
It's a good thing we built a special fireplace for these kinds of occasions.
The Jort's gonna light it now.
Good then. Come on, Drake.
Yes, listen to him scream. Ah!
That's fantastic.
I would like to use his ashes to make cinnamon out of it.
Somebody go get Carl, clean this mess up. So, Prip Jimson is walking down the street and he sees Nigel Bumpleshit running out the back door of the bookshop. And he's just finished some mud. And he wants to talk to his new friend Nigel and try to get some more drawings. Hello, Mr. Bumpleshit. Oh, I'm sorry, it's going to go well. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Bumpleshit.
Hello, Prip.
Did you do what you needed to for Mr. Nermstarg?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got it all done. Sold a lot of my books. Hey, Prip. Recently, I'm glad I saw you, because I recently came into a lot of money.
A lot of money?
Yeah, that's it.
You mean like £20?
Yeah, that's exactly how much I made.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm willing.
I've never seen £20.
Yeah, look.
Well, I mean, the rump roast we made out of my art was about £20. But I know you don't like to talk about
I don't
that.
like hearing about that. It makes me sad.
Me too.
But look, Mr. Fuzzle and I. Have you met Mr. Fuzzle?
No, who's Mr. Fuzzle?
That's his him.
Oh, he's cute and adorable and very, very...
Don't touch him!
Sorry,
Sorry, it means a lot to me.
I understand. I felt the same way about a piece of a rat I found one time.
That makes me sad.
Yeah,
Okay.
lots of
It's just-
things make you sad, don't they?
Yeah. That's why I don't like leaving my house too much. It's just, I go to the shop and I go to the Rusty Crab. Everywhere else makes me depressed.
Yeah, if I had a house, I wouldn't leave either.
Yeah. Well, I don't own it. I just live in a tiny broom closet with next to my boss. Do you know Mr. Cumberdozen?
No.
Ah, you should meet him. He's a great guy. But look, listen.
Which one?
Pick one of the two.
All right, I'm going to listen and close my eyes.
Good. Listen carefully. I'm willing to give you all £20 that I just earned if you help me with something.
All £20?
Yeah, it's just I did something bad, okay?
Oh, no.
I feel really bad about it. So now I need to get rid of everybody that I know.
Oh. Well, how many people do you know?
Okay, well, that's Mr. Drake, Mr. Cumberdozen, and Mr. Mumblestim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get rid of all of them. And I don't mean a cruise to the Bahamas neither. I mean, we got to kill them.
Kill them?
Yeah, Mr. Fuzzle says I've got to poison them and then burn them.
Oh. Well, I don't give a fart in a windsock about Mr. Cumberdozen, but Drake and Clark are my friends.
I know, that's what... close your eyes.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, jeez.
I forgot.
I told you to pick one. You can't do both.
I'm so hungry, I forgot.
Well, with that £20 I gave you, you could buy all the meat pies in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
Or 4 times as much mud.
Yeah, 4 times as much mud as there is in the world. That's what you can do with £20.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. It's just I need you to help me. All right? All I need you to do is next time you see one of them and they start to eat their breakfast, I want you to sprinkle some of these crystals in their drink.
Wow, that's a really pretty colour of blue.
Thank you. I made them myself. I learned poisonography from a master of mine. His name is Mr. Thimblewhistle.
You sure know a lot of masters.
Yeah. Just the two.
Can I ask you a question,
Yeah.
Mr. Bumbleshit?
Sure.
Does my voice sound anything like how it started out? Because I can't remember.
It's pretty much the same. I don't remember how you started neither when I first met you.
Yeah.
You grow up so fast, don't you? All right, can you do that for me?
Well, if you're going to give me £20,
Yeah.
I guess I never really liked Mr. Mormstarring all that much, and Mr. Thalmus did try to touch me inappropriately once.
Oh no.
So I suppose if I call upon those emotions...
I'm really glad you forgot about the time that you scratched my nutsack.
No, that's different. You didn't touch me, you asked me
you
to touch
touched
you.
me. That's right.
That's all right.
Right.
So I guess I could kill him, but I don't want to set him on fire.
It's okay. I'll set him on fire. I can do that part.
Can I ask you one favour, though? If I do it, can I hold Mr. Fuzzle?
I guess it'd be all right. In addition to the £20.
Yeah, just for a minute.
All right.
I'll hold him when I'm done.
When you're done. Okay, you don't want the fog in advance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye then.
So, Clark has the magic pen and has decided that the only and best thing that he can do with this magic pen is to go ahead and write his own story in the newspaper in the hopes that it'll become true. He has no idea what a magic pen is or what it does. Fortunately, my comrades have decided it's going to go well. Clark will come storming into the bookstore, maybe a little drunk, maybe not, with Regina arm in arm. And
Is that her last name? Arm in arm?
with Regina arm in arm, he is carrying her. And then he kicks in the door, and he's like, Archie, you son of a butch.
Okay.
Oh, Cloth, what is it now?
I'm done. I
You're
quit.
done?
We're done.
I quit.
We quit.
I'm gonna elope.
We're gonna elope.
I'm gonna elope with Regina.
Well, then you still owe me £100, Cloth, because you haven't really actually given me any books, have you?
I owe you shoot.
You don't owe us shoot. I mean, we don't owe you shoot.
You know what, Archie?
What, Cloth?
I have this poon.
Yes, I see she's right there beside you. So what's...
The poon.
I am more than just a vagina.
She's my woof. Almost.
Almost?
Almost my woof.
Uh-huh.
You have today's newspaper. Archie?
I'm afraid I wasn't able to afford one because somebody stole all my
Oh,
money.
such a shame. I have one right here.
Yes, we go on right here.
Is that today's paper?
Yes.
Who won the football match yesterday?
The New England Patriots. Oh, did you mean soccer? Sorry.
So, I'm going to read a story to you. This is the worst accent. So today, Archie
Uh-huh.
give Cliff his bookstore for free.
For free.
Yes. It's in the paper.
Yeah.
I would appreciate
I
it.
the paper. You see it right there.
Cloth,
Yes.
I would appreciate it if you would leave my wife's pooper out of this.
The roof pooper. The roof's pooper. Also belongs to Cliff.
My wife's paper also belongs to you.
Yes.
Now I'm thoroughly confused, Cloth.
Me too. Also, Cliff Moonstein is the richest moon in the world.
Uh-huh.
This isn't working.
No, it doesn't seem to be working,
And his
does it,
wife
Cloth?
has got the biggest knockers in all of London.
That's right. Biggest nukers in all of London.
So she has the largest things that are used to knock on doors and to let people know that they're at the door.
Boobies.
That's the one. Oh my god.
I could set sail on these.
Special delivery for a Clarf Marmstarn.
That's me.
Mr. Marmstarn, here is your check for 400 billion pounds.
Oh my god.
Goodbye.
I'm a billionaire.
Wait, if that happened...
I'm sorry, I forgot to leave my card. Deus Ex Machina packages. There you go.
Hang on a second, Cloth. Let me go look at my my papers. Not my poopers, but my papers.
Take
And
your poopers too. Regina, move your knickers.
Sorry. I'm not used to them yet.
Cloth, this is the strangest thing. I've got my deed here, and normally it's supposed to say my name on it, but it has yours.
What a surprise!
So, I suppose that you also own the store, along with all this 400 billion pounds and all so forth.
I'm the biggest knockers in all of London.
Now, don't forget, Clark, that when you take on this bookstore, that you also take on all of its responsibilities and all of its debts. There may be a man coming to visit you who might call you a name you're not familiar with.
Archie!
Yes?
Come on out, Squire.
Just a moment, I'm doing the dishes. And so, Cloth, actually, I think he's wanting to talk to you now. Not me, because I'm not the owner of Cheaper by the Cumber Dozen.
I'll go talk to him. Yes, sir.
Hello, Squire. Who are you?
The owner and proprietor of this establishment.
And I'm his wife.
She's got
Hello,
big
love.
knockers.
Hello.
Those are some beautiful fucking tits you've got there.
Daddy, they're the biggest in all of London.
Yeah, they are. Sure would be a shame if someone was to set fire to them. So, you own the store then?
Yes.
Right, then you owe me £200. Or 3 dozen Great Danes.
In the pounds.
All right.
We just came into a lot of pounds.
This is true. Let me write you a check.
Oh, don't take checks, Squire. Well, that's a nice pen you got there, Squire.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take a check, but there is a 300%. It's kind of like Ticketmaster. There's a 300% convenience charge for taking a check. So you can either give me £200 in cash, or you can give me a check for £600, or I can set your wife's tits on fire. Your choice, Squire.
I just got these. Don't let him set them on fire.
My wife's tits are precious. There'll be no fears. Own my wife's tits.
No, they don't look very furry, no, Squire.
Not from you. Not from what you can see.
Well, I wouldn't like to see that. So anyway, what's it going to be then?
I'll root the check.
All right, that sounds almost like what I wanted.
Oh no. I broke the poon.
No.
The poon, it's snooped in hoof.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. Here, the check here.
Ow! Got paper cut from that check, bastard. Wait a minute. This isn't made out to me. I'm confused.
Who's it made out to?
Well, it's made out to Prip Jimpson. Who the fuck is Prip Jimpson?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right, well I'll
What's
find
going to
him.
happen to my tits?
I'll find him and get him cash it. Get him to cash it for me. Right, Dinsdale, go ahead and set the shop on fire. I'm tired of this.
What is that?
Oh. Oh.
Bye.
Oh.
Archie Cumberdozen, having lost his bookstore, possibly his wife, and the bookstore being set on fire, he's decided to have breakfast at the Rusty Crab, because that's what you do when you've just had your entire life taken away from you by a magical pen-wielding man from somewhere we don't know where he's from. So here we go.
Hello. Welcome to the Rusty Crab. Got a table for one.
Yeah, right. I do think that's just going to be one today. Yes.
It's sad.
Uh,
Well, we've got a table in the back just for sad sacks and sad pieces of shit like yourself.
well, I've had worse, so yes, of course. Let's do it.
Right this way.
I'll have the traditional English breakfast. You know all the pieces, parts to it, right?
Sure. Let me recite them for you. That is 12 pieces of bacon, burnt black, with 1 egg over easy, and 1 flaggard of flagger.
Close
Would
enough.
that be all for you?
Yeah, close enough. Let's get it going then. Yeah.
I'll be back.
I'll be waiting. Oh, look, you're back already. You must have had some just sitting on
Wait, that's the only thing we serve here.
Yeah, oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
It is.
All right.
Enjoy yourself.
Oh,
Hey,
I
nay.
will.
Cheer up, all right? It's not always so bad. Goodbye.
Hello, Mr. Cumberdozen.
Hello.
My name's Prip.
Hello, Prip. What can I do for you this morning?
Well, I was standing in front of your bookshop,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw what Mr. Narmstock did, and I think it's terrible.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you.
Yeah, I tell you what, I've got these crystals here. I got them from a mystic, and he called them revenge crystals. And if he told me, if you put them on your food, right, you put them on your food, and you think about the person you hate the most, they'll get a hangnail. And it hurts a lot, and they get very confused.
You know what, Prip? The day I've been having that's probably the best I'm ever gonna get. So, righto, let's just give him the biggest hangnail and the biggest heap of confusion he's ever had.
Could I have one of your flaggards for it?
Absolutely.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious.
You look like you have very tiny thighs there, Prip. You need to bulk up a little bit, so have 2 flaggers.
Oh,
I don't know what they are either, so
Thanks.
I don't want to eat them anyway.
So here's the crystals.
Oh, thank you.
Put them on your bacon.
Bless
there.
you.
I
Yes.
hear somebody asks what a flaggard is. Let me tell you. A flaggard is a giant barrel full of flaggard. What is flaggard? It's the...
Seems like you didn't really have this worked out before you started talking.
No, it's the bit of the horse nobody wants to eat. It's the bit of the horse nobody wants to eat.
I've never heard of that.
Nobody wants to eat horse.
You know,
but
that-
it's our specialty.
that's
here,
quite
the rusty crab.
That's quite subjective, really. I mean, to some people,
Do you
the
want to
legs are
eat
better-
the hooves?
some people like the hooves.
Nobody likes the hooves.
You're distracting Mr. Cumberdozen from his breakfast.
Back in the kitchen.
He's got revenge to do on. Go on then.
The
All right.
Jort heard that there are revenge crystals over here.
Not for you.
May I have a dash on my food as well?
All right. Sprinkle.
Thank you.
Whatever.
All right. Let's just have a taste and see what revenge tastes like.
Yeah, go for it.
Ow, a bit the inside of my lip. I'm confused about that.
Nigel is prepping the funeral pyre to burn all the corpses. When in comes Prip, with the corpses in tow. And this is going to end well. This is going to go great. All right, Mr. Fuzzle. I got all the wooden place. Now, all we need are the bodies. Mr. Fuzzle, I still feel kind of bad. Should I be feeling good about all this?
Yeah.
All right. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Mr. Fuzzle. All right. I'm going to sing my happy song. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Happy Nigel. Happy Nigel. Go rub my belly. Happy Nigel. Floating on a cloud. Flying through the sky. Not falling. Not being naked. In front of the class. Happy Nigel.
Mr. Bumbleshit.
Oh! Brit!
Mr. Bumbleshit.
Did you see any of that?
I know.
Good.
I got 2 of them.
Only 2?
Yeah, he's Mr. Mark Shuffle and Mr. Cumberdozen. I got them 2. I couldn't find Mr. Thalmus.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, maybe... Mr. Fuzzle, is it okay if I do this without Mr. Drake? Mr. Fuzzle? I don't know. Well, maybe it'll turn out all right. All right, well, help me up with Mr. Mummy Susan and Mr. Cumberdozen. Put him on the pyre.
Wait a minute. You promised me I could hold Mr. Fuzzle.
Mr. Oh, right. Of course I did. Here you go.
Oh, he's very nice.
Yeah, don't squeeze him too hard.
All right.
He's very fragile, and he means a lot to me.
Yeah. What's that he's saying?
You can hear him.
Oh, Mr. Fuzzle, I don't think I can do that. He gave me £20. Oh. All right, but where is it? Okay, all right. Should I hand you back to him? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Bumbleshit. Could I use your toilet?
Sure. It's just the dumpster around the corner.
Oh, I've used it before then.
Most people have.
I'll be right back. Oh, cool. So the real book's in the toilet. Right. So I've got to read the last sentence backwards. All right. Couch forever on couch. Oh fuck! I fucked it all up. Oh no! Here he comes anyway. Oh god! I gotta get out of here! I gotta get out of here!
All right, it's Drake's turn, and I'm in critical condition in the ER, as my body is 90% of it covered in 3rd-degree burns, and I'm resting when suddenly Nigel bursts in through the door, and this does not go well.
Drake, Mr. Drake, wake up, Mr. Drake, please.
No.
I need you.
Nigel, is that you, boy?
It's just...
Nigel.
It happened. Marmaduke's been summoned.
What?
Marmaduke, he's been summoned. Somebody found the real book.
Oh, God.
It was Prip.
Was it the clergy boys?
No, it was Prip.
Prip? That young boy, the dashing one?
Yeah.
Leeds
Wait,
mud.
I paid him £20 to go and find some people and then kill them, because that's what Mr. Fuzzle said. Anyway. Long story short, is this Marmaduke, he thinks he's a big dog and he's running everywhere thinking he's a small dog. Getting his hair over everything. He's making a real bloody mess of everything, he is.
Oh, no, son. Oh,
Yeah,
that
Mr.
sounds
Drake.
awful. You've got to...
Yeah, Mr. Drake.
Nigel,
Mr. Drake.
where's Mr. Fuzzles?
He's been,
What?
Where?
Where's Mr. Fuzzles?
It's just...
Where's Mr. Fuzzles?
he's been acting pretty demonic lately. I don't know if you want to see him.
Do you have
Yeah,
him?
he's in my back pocket.
Right.
Here you go.
You just rest him on my face.
Well, your face is a little gross. I don't...
Right.
Okay. Here he is.
Goodbye, Nigel.
Mr. Drake! Mr. Drake! No! No! Even the thing is said. Oh.
Marmaduke's got the garden hose!
Oh, I've got to get out of here.
Clarf got black 11, which is pretty good. All things considered, you're coming out of this smelling like a rose. You're a little better off. Maybe you got the girl, or you just didn't get caught.
Archie got black 1, which is horrible. You are probably dead. Other people, probably innocent people, are as well. There is no justice. There is no mercy. Everything is utterly, painfully screwed. And it is all of it, your fault.
Okay, Nigel got black 5. And I got rough. You're getting whipped like a rented mule for starters. And you will remember this episode for all your diminished days. The lesson you learn will be profound, lingering, and painful.
All right. Drake got black 4. Savage. Savage as in something is broken or mashed. Maybe you've got a permanent limp and a bad reputation. Plus you totally fail.
And Prip got 0. The worst thing in the universe. This probably doesn't include death, since death will be way better than whatever this is. Be creative and don't settle for the first worst thing that comes to mind. There's something darker, more awful, and more wretched in there somewhere. This is Prip Jimpson. He's in the alley next to the toilet, also known as the dumpster, or the bin. And suddenly, a huge dog just appears in the middle of the road.
As Clarf looks up from the pyre in which he is burning, he also sees a really big dog, but it thinks it's a small dog. But it's a really, really big dog.
Archie's eating his breakfast. He's noticing that there's something funny about these crystals. They're not interacting well with the fact that the bacon has been burned black.
Mr. Fuzzle leaves me, says I'm the most useless host he's ever seen. Bear finds his own girlfriend, and I learn that I should never have trusted Mr. Fuzzle.
Drake Thalmus having transferred his soul into Mr. Fuzzle, has gone on and left Nigel, unfortunately, but they had to part ways, and I've got myself a good girlfriend, and so far, so good.
Prip looks up at the huge dog that's appeared. And, I mean, he's very cute. But he's also quite terrifying. And the big dog starts to gallop towards Prip.
Clarf watches the dog gallop off into the distance and continues to burn.
As Archie's getting pieces of crystal and carbon caught between his teeth, he thinks he hears the sound of galloping, which is strange because there haven't been any horses in this part of town for years. And there's somebody screaming in the distance.
Nigel tries to write to Mr. Fuzzle every day. Mr. Fuzzle doesn't give a shit.
Mr. Fuzzle recently got married. Baby on the way. Things are really looking up.
Prip is frozen in fear as the huge dog with the flames shooting out of its eyes gallops ever closer, and he tries to leap into Pip's arms. But instead of leaping into them, he leaps onto his chest, and his dew claw goes right through his sternum.
His Marmaduke claw.
Three of his ribs on his left side go right into his lung, and what's left of his thighs, the parts that he hasn't sold yet, snap in two like toothpicks, and he goes down screaming, and he's very confused.
Larf dies.
Archie reflects on the fact that his wife was still in the bookshop when it was set on fire, and how he could have probably gone in and tried to save her, but he didn't. And as his plate is almost empty of the flaggarts and the bacon and the other stuff, he's noticing that he's feeling kind of funny. In fact, he's starting to hurt all over.
Nigel wanders through the streets of London with no house, no friends. He starts to eat a bit of mud.
9 months later, Mr. Fuzzle's wife miscarries. Fortunately, the pregnancy takes her life as well, and Mr. Fuzzle, after thinking he's found a new life and love, he loses just about everything he has.
As Prip lies in the street, now hardly recognisable as a little boy, looking more like a pile of the mud that he used to eat, Marmaduke begins to lick his face, but the mucus stings. It's very thick, and it starts to crawl up his nostrils. Prip begins to suffocate. He vomits, begins to choke on the vomit. And just then he thinks, all this for a bloody meat pie.
Clarf Moomstein's eyes flutter open to the sight of jetpacks and flying cars and men with laser guns.
The pain that once started throughout Archie's body has intensified. It feels as if hot acid is running through his veins. He can feel his eyeballs shrivel up inside their sockets. He can feel his brain getting ripped asunder, as if by 4 sets of hands. His heart is beating so fast it feels like it's going to jump right out of his chest. His intestines have tangled amongst themselves, and all of his joints have bent the wrong way. He wonders, as he begins to lose consciousness, if he should have ordered an American breakfast instead. And he is very confused.
All right. There Nigel is, cusp of losing his insanity, lying in a gutter. All he can think is, never trust a teddy bear.
Mr. Fuzzle, standing on top of his apartment building. And he jumps. But as he hits the ground, he bounces and finds no harm to himself. He's stuck in this goddamn body for the rest of time.
The doctors would later explain to Clarf that he has reverse Encino Man disorder, where he has been preserved in fire for millennia. He would later go on to found a rock band, Moomstein and Sons, and go quadruple platinum. And Pauly Shore was there too. The end.
Right. I am Bob Morsch.
I am Jonathan Markheim.
I'm John Ridge.
I'm Trey Burns.
I'm Jack Tutko.
And this has been The Tilt, a Fiasco podcast. See you next week. Bye. Well, boys and girls, that's our story for this week. We hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as we enjoyed making it for you. If you enjoyed this game and would like to play your own game of Fiasco, why not head over to bullypulpitgames.com and learn more about it? Or head to your local game shop and buy your own copy of the rulebook. You can follow this show on Twitter @TiltPodcast or on our Facebook page. If you'd like to send us an email, you can do that to the address tiltpod@gmail.com. The Tilt, a Fiasco podcast, is a Dr. Bob Media production. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next Wednesday.